What's up, guys? This is Warcrouser and welcome to another video. In this video we're going to be talking about the Warrior 5.3 changes, the glyphs, the talents, the enchants, and the gemming. Now, first of all, you're going to see we're going to be talking about the changes. The first change which you'll notice is the defensive stance change. Defensive stance now is reverted back to the 25% damage reduction. That's really great. The next one is the shield wall. Shield wall is now a 3-minute cooldown. That's also really great. The next change is in the talent system, the enrage regeneration. It no longer costs rage. It heals you for 5% of your total health, an additional 5% over 5 seconds. But if you use this while you're enraged, the effects are doubled. The next one is spell reflection. I don't think it says in the tooltip, but spell reflection will no longer be consumed by player pets and guardians, which is really nice. The next one is sweeping strikes. Sweeping strikes damage is no longer the sweeping strikes secondary target damage is no longer affected by PvP resilience and or PvP power, which is, I don't know. I don't use sweeping strikes that much in PvP. So the next one is a proc change. Bastion of Defense reduces cooldown by shield wall by 1 minute. This does not change anything in the total cooldown of shield wall, because now shield wall is already reduced to a 3-minute cooldown. Right. The next one is Unwavering Sentinel. No longer increases damage reduction of defensive stance, because defensive stance has been reverted back to 25%. So there's no use of that. So they have removed that. Okay. The next thing which you're going to be looking at, the glyphs. Now, these are the glyphs which I use right now. Glyph of Victory Rush, Glyph of Death from Above, and Glyph of Bull Rush. And Glyph of Victory Rush is nice, gives you that extra bit of healing for your Victory Rush. And Glyph of Death from Above always improves your mobility by reducing the cooldown of Heroic Leap by 15 seconds, which is really nice. And I use Glyph of Bull Rush for that extra rage, so that you can throw in your overpowers easily. Yeah, that's about it. But you could also use Glyph of Colossus Smash instead of Glyph of Bull Rage, which applies the Sunder Armor effect. Alright, the next thing which we're going to be seeing is the talents. Okay. In the first tier of talents, you can use either Juggernaut or Double Time. I am comfortable with Double Time at the moment, but I do switch between Juggernaut and Double Time very often. So Double Time is really nice if you want to get back onto your enemy really quickly, like if the mage blinks out and you can charge back at him again. The next tier of the talents is I prefer Second Wind, because the other two are not even in the range of being compared to Second Wind, because Enrage Regeneration just doesn't heal enough, and Impending Victory, again, it's a 30-second cooldown, heals you just for 15% of your maximum health, and it's 10 rage. Okay, the next one is the next tier of talents. All three are good, and this, I often change them depending upon the comp which I fight, so you guys should do that too. The next one is I've chosen Shockwave, because Shockwaves, we need a stun, and Shockwave provides that. You can also choose Dragon Roar for that extra bit of burst, but Shockwave for the utility. The next tier of talents, you could either choose Safeguard or Mass Spell Reflection. Vigilance is mostly in a PvE situation, but these two are nice for PvP. Safeguard removes all your root effects. You can just intervene to your banner and you'll be unrooted. The next one, Avatar. Avatar is by far one of the best, I guess, out of these three. Stormbolt is also nice. Yeah, but Avatar works for me. Alright, the next thing which we're going to be looking at is the enchants. The enchants, starting off with the shoulders are enchanted with 200 strength. 200 strength. We'll talk about the enchants and the gems at the same time. Alright, so starting off the helmet, I have gemmed 216 strength and 3% critical effect meta gem, and if you're a jewel crafter you can get this 160 strength and 160 PvP power, and there are no enchants for heads since they removed that. Shoulder enchant is 200 strength and 100 critical strike, and the gem I use is 80 PvP power and PvP resilience. I focused on PvP power a little more because in this patch they have given us a base resilience of 65%. Unless you're a flag carrier, you don't need that much of resilience. You will need a lot of PvP power in this patch. The enchant on my cloak is 180 critical strike. The one on the armor, this one I have focused a bit of stamina on this because I wanted a little more survivability, but the other good option is the Gloria stat one, which gives plus 80 all attributes. That's nice too. And the gems here is the 80 strength and 80 PvP power, and that's on, I think that's the blue slot. I'm not sure what slot that is, and the other one is 80 PvP power and 80 PvP resilience. Alright, on the bracers you would go for the strength enchant, but since I couldn't find that on the auction house, I chose the mastery one temporarily. So for now that would do. The gloves you gotta enchant it with the strength enchant, the 170 strength enchant, and gem it with the PvP power. Next, the belt, the living steel buckle belt, which gives you the extra gem slot and probably gem it PvP power. Alright, the leg enchant is the 285 strength and 165 critical strike one, and the gems are the 160. This is the 160 strength and 160 PvP power is a special jewel crafting gem, which you can only use if you're a jewel crafter, and the blue gem is the 160 PvP power. Alright, then the boots I've enchanted mastery and minor speed increase. I think that's the enchant's name is Pandaren Stepped, and the gem is the 80 PvP power and 80 PvP resilience. The name of this gem is Vivid Jade, I think. And if you're an enchanter, you can enchant your rings too, which is pretty nice. And for the weapon, I haven't enchanted my weapon yet because the enchants, the dancing steel costs a lot on my server, like nearly 6 to 7k gold. So, and I'm running running low on gold at the moment, so I'll get it when I can. Well, that's about it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it helpful. If you really like this video, please do subscribe and comment, and also rate it. Thank you.